excited to see you all here. Well, good evening. What, good evening. I know, it's Tuesday night. We're going to get through this. It's going to be great. So, I'm Dr. Rich Reddick. I'm the Senior Vice Provost for Curriculum and Enrollment and the Dean of Undergraduate Studies here at UT Austin, obviously. I'm also a longtime professor at the College of Education. I also have an appointment in African Diaspora Studies and in Plan 2 Honors. It's my pleasure to welcome you to the Spring 2023 edition of the Helen and Jeff Herbert Family University Lecture Series, brought to you through a generous gift of Helen and Jeff Herbert. Thank them and their entire family for making this entire event possible. Give them a hand. So, why are we here? We're here, gathered here tonight, to immerse ourselves in knowledge that benefits us all and moves the university community and our larger communities forward. As many of you have probably heard, I'm thinking, ChatGPT. Know about this? It arrived on the global stage in November of 2022 with the ability to write letters of recommendation, essays, and the list goes on. With that in mind, tonight, our speaker, Dr. Junfeng Zhao, will explore the ethics of artificial intelligence so that we can all consider the impacts and implications of AI in our daily lives and into the future. Our intent this evening is to present you with real questions that you may need to consider very soon as you further progress and enter the workforce. Questions that bring up how you use your critical thinking and analytical skills, how you take others' perspectives in order to seek solutions that are beneficial to as many people as possible. Questions, in other words, of ethics. And speaking of ethics, I am pleased to introduce a fellow signature course professor, Dr. Junfeng Zhao, whose signature course is entitled Ethical AI. Dr. Zhao is an associate professor in the School of Architecture at the University of Texas at Austin. He is the director of the Urban Information Lab, Texas Smart Cities, and UT Ethical AI Portfolio Program. He is also the founding member and past chair of the UT Good Systems Grand Challenge. His research focuses on ethical AI, smart cities, and urban informatics. He uses different technologies to quantify urban infrastructures and their influences on people. He first coined the term transit deserts, I love that, and measured it in all US cities. Dr. Zhao has published over 80 peer-reviewed articles and 2 books in shared mobility and smart cities, respectively. Dr. Zhao received his PhD in urban design and planning from the University of Washington, his three master's degrees from the University of Washington, University of Twente, and Wuhan University, and his bachelor's from Wuhan University. We are thrilled to have him here tonight. Finally, before we begin, I want to remind you that during the talk, you should be sending us questions to Dr. Zhao by using the QR code that will be posted on the slide behind me, and also around the auditorium. So you have plenty of ways to ask questions and find out. I guess it's actually right there. We do that. So you can get a picture of this QR code and post questions throughout the lecture. After Dr. Zhao's presentation, we'll be asking a few of your questions to Dr. Zhao, so please remain seated once the lecture is concluded. Dr. Zhao, it's all yours.
I want to take a photo for all of you to thank you for coming here. Thank you so much. I usually don't have so many students, usually 20, 25, so I'm so happy you're here. Good evening. Can you hear me well? My name is Junfeng Zhao. I'm an associate professor at UT Austin, also director of Urban Information Lab, Texas Smart City, and ethical AI. My research focuses on ethical AI and the smart city. So it's my pleasure to talk about ethical AI and our future today. So, artificial intelligence. I bet all of you heard about this term, AI. AI is everywhere. Everywhere, I mean everywhere. So, if I ask you, how many of you used AI today? Let's raise your hand. Oh, okay, I see quite a few. Actually, all of you should use your hand because AI is really everywhere. When you use Google Maps, when you use facial recognition of Apple, when you use credit card payments, you use AI. When you call friend, you use AI. When you call Siri, you use AI. So that's why I say AI is everywhere. Okay, to a more advanced AI, we see robotics from Tesla, from Boston Dynamics, or from many, many robotic companies. They are truly an AI user, and we see more and more generalized robotics available for our daily life. So, again, AI is really everywhere. Here, I just want to highlight this thing, ChatGPT. How many of you never heard about ChatGPT? Only raise the hand if you never heard about it. Okay, if you forget everything I said today, go out and check out ChatGPT today. I think you can still register. We have a long discussion. Should we ban ChatGPT in our classroom? We won't ban it. We encourage you to explore it. So that's homework number 1. After today's class, go explore it. Find a problem with ChatGPT. It's not perfect, but it's very useful. Okay, we talk about AI. Thinking about it, this is the evolution map of AI. This is evolution map of human beings. So we kind of like here in terms of AI, weak AI. In terms of human being, we are here. So maybe in the future, the two lines will merge together. We don't know. This is our future we want to explore. But before we get there, we want to talk about something first. So what is AI? Pay attention to this quote. AI is the simulation of human intelligence in machines that are programmed to think and learn like human beings. This is a very recent quote I made today. I put a question mark here. And you know, when you reference some of this work, you should put their last name and comma and year as a reference. So I intentionally hide the author last name. I want to ask you and guess who made this definition. Okay, this is a very general introduction about AI. There's 4 parts, very, very important and related to AI. The first one is the big data. The second one is the reasoning process. The third part is the learning. And the number 4 part is the problem solving. So just to remember, there's 4 major components of AI. Any AI technology will include at least 1 or 2, sometimes all 4 components in their design. Okay, we talk about the general concept, a definition of AI. You probably also heard about machine learning and deep learning. So this is homework number 2. If you forget everything today, just remember this onion ring structure. Everybody eat onion ring. The largest onion ring is called AI. This part. A technology which enables machine to mimic human behavior. The middle-sized onion ring called machine learning. A subset of AI which use statistical models and quantitative models to enable machine to improve its experience. The smallest onion called deep learning is nested in the machine learning bubble. It's a subset of machine learning which makes the computation of multi-layer neural network possible. Deep learning is responsible for the recent boom of AI. From Go Player to ChatGPT to autonomous driving to robotics. This is responsible for the recent boom of AI. Okay, this is the second homework. The first homework is go back, check out the ChatGPT. The second part is remember the relationship between AI, machine learning, and deep learning. Remember that onion structure. Okay, where are we in terms of AI? We intend to think about we already at a strong AI status, but in real case, we are still in a weak AI status. So take a close look of this chain. So automation, we automate many machines. We already passed this stage. Weak AI is where we are in terms of AI development. This is where we are in terms of human being problem-solving skills. And this is the future of AI, strong AI, better, faster, quicker than human being. So what is weak AI? Weak AI is an AI technology designed to solve one and only one type of problem. Strong AI is designed to solve many different problems and self-teach, self-learn itself. So again, we are still in a weak AI stage. Here come my questions. Where is ChatGPT in this arrow chain? You can shout out. Okay, where are we in terms of ChatGPT? Yes?
Is it applying weak AI to artificial general intelligence? ChatGPT can solve multiple problems. However, it is not quite there solving it and creating problems on its own.
Any other comment? There's no right or wrong answer for this question. But thank you for answering my question. Yes?
Yeah, ChatGPT is an in-between artificial intelligence and strong AI. It's on a cusp of strong AI.
Oh. Well, any other? No. There's no right or wrong answer. No. I'm sorry. There's no right or wrong answer. Okay, let's give it another try. Okay, you. Okay, now you get another homework to test. Just play with the ChatGPT after today's lecture. Okay, the answer is, it is still a weak AI. It is still a weak AI. Again, I repeat, it is still a weak AI. So if you do some deep research on ChatGPT, basically, ChatGPT like you compress all the information on the internet to 1%, and you will then uncompress this 1% information to answer your questions. So basically, like you take photos. Sometimes you compress your photo to JPEG format. You lose some pixels, but you can still see a general picture of the car of a human being. That's a technique ChatGPT used. Basically, compress all the information right now on internet to 1% or 0.1%, then use that to answer your questions. That's a specific test ChatGPT was designed to do, and it do quite well. I'll give you another example. If you ask ChatGPT, okay, I want to write this, give me some reference. Most of the time, the reference looks right. But if you copy the title of the paper title and the author and the year, you couldn't find it on the database. Why? Because ChatGPT said, okay, I think this is the paper title. I think Tom is the author. I think this paper was published in 2019. So ChatGPT fabricated, remember this word, fabricated this reference for you. But it's fabricated so well. You think, oh, ChatGPT really found this journal paper and published this journal paper in the text format. That's wrong. Basically, if you do some deep investigation, that reference was fact. Okay, ChatGPT is still a weak AI. It was designed to provide answers based on text information, and it's doing so well. So you believe they can act like human beings, talk with you, but no, not there yet. It's still a weak AI. All right. Remember previously I asked you to pay attention to that question, 2023, the definition of AI. This is where that code coming from ChatGPT. I ask, what is artificial intelligence? ChatGPT saying, okay, AI is the simulation of human intelligence in machines that are programmed to think and learn like human beings. AI can be used to create systems and perform tasks that typically require human intelligence, such as visual perception, speech recognition, decision making, and language translation. AI can be divided, again, pay a close look, two categories. Narrow, weak AI, which is designed to perform one task and one task only, and the general strong AI, which has the ability to perform many intelligent tasks like human beings. This is a definition of AI by AI. It's pretty impressive. But if you take a close look, you will find the definition of this is at a superficial level, not at a deep level yet. So basically, when I ask this question, ChatGPT is going to search its own database and find the keyword related to AI and use statistical model say, okay, this keyword show up 9 out of 10 times when people define AI. I'm going to use this word. This keyword show up 9 out of 11 times. I can still use this keyword. Then I'm going to fabricate them together as a human language. This is basically how the ChatGPT generates answers. But it's pretty cool. For people who don't know about this, we'll say, okay, that's a very nice definition of AI. At the surface level, you believe so. Even me will believe so. By the way, the definition of this is perfect. It's correct. It's correct. But sometimes it's not correct. We just happen to find a correct answer here. Okay, now we learned the definition of AI. We learned the ChatGPT, and we learned the quick, strong AI versus weak AI. So you probably wonder where the AI started. Who defined AI? How it gets started? Who coined the term? Like I coined the term "trend in the desert," but who coined the term AI? This is a very cartoon-ish graphics. to illustrate the evolution of AI. So you can have a different years, different machines. I will not go in detail about these graphics, but someday, I hope 50 years from now, when another professor talks about the history of AI or ethical AI, he or she will show your name, your machine in this cartoon. That's my hope. Sounds good? All right. So answer your question, where AI started. It was started in 1956. Dr. John McCarthy coined the term artificial intelligence, and it has a first AI conference in Dartmouth. It is widely recognized the start, the born of AI, 1956. Okay, the third knowledge point, AI was born in 1956 in conference host in Dartmouth. Actually, the summer camp in Dartmouth. Okay, now we know the history, the origin of AI. Let's take a look of evolution of AI. Again, from here you can see in 1956 AI was coined. Then from 1950s to 1980s we have some early stages of AI, like basically some automation of machines. From 1980s to 2010 we have a lot of machine learning applications, like spam email filters, auto-fillings, voice detections. This is from 1980 to 2010. Then suddenly start from 2010, there's a boom, there's a breakthrough of AI driven by deep learning. Some good example of that will be autonomous driving, facial recognition, voice detection. Okay, this is the three major steps of AI development. So just like any technology, AI has up and down. There's no exception to AI. So AI was born in 1950s. Then we have some high hope. And in 1980, we have AI ventures. People think, oh, I can do something. Then later on they find, oh, that's just a dream. That's just a sci-fi movie. Then we enter AI venture. Then from 1980s to 1990s, we have a second AI boom. It's called the age of knowledge representation. Some good example is the expert system to mimic human decision-making process. A good expert system is like a doctor system. You can just ask, oh, if I have a cold, if I have this kind of symptom, what kind of medicine I should take? That's a flagship product in this second AI boom. Then we come to a second AI venture. People realize we devote so much money and time to AI, and we end up with some semi-useful expert system. Then in 1997, Deep Blue beat the world chess champion. Then we will enter the deep learning status when we have an explosive development and growth. In 2006, University of Toronto developed a deep learning neural network structure. Then in 2011, IBM Watson won the Jeopardy challenge. Then in 2016, Go Software beat the world champion of Go game. That's a commonly considered the most difficult, the most intelligent game human being ever invented. Okay, this is a very quick history of up and down of AI. In our daily life, we always hope AI can do something for us. We hope AI can enhance customer relationship. We hope AI will be cost effective, save money, and we also hope AI will increase operational efficiency. AI will be safe, be fair, be transparent, protect privacy. We hope AI will focus on new products and service. But recently, AI has gone off a bit of the rails. So for example, I don't know if you heard about this. Bing AI named a specific human enemies, explain the plan to destroy them. Sounds like very sci-fi Terminator movie style. But this is really happening. Okay, if we don't go that far, let's just stay with the day-to-day AI, facial recognitions. We have a camera everywhere. When the camera detects the vehicle, detects human face, the camera will run some algorithm trying to identify and trying to not name the person, trying to differentiate the person. Okay, this is 5 major companies when they run the face recognition technology. And this is accuracy of face recognition technology. And this 4 colors represent different skin tone and different genders. Let's take a close look of these 4 different color bars. I know you all passed the college exam, so you all can read the bar chart. Let's take a close look. See IBM. For a dark color female, you have 34% of time this lady will be not correctly identified. This is across the board. So Microsoft do a little better. The accuracy is close to 80%. Kairos is the second. The accuracy is 77%. And the worst one is IBM. Basically, the accuracy is only 65%. So let's look at the light color male. It's almost always 100%. Do you see some bias or some problem here? This is not just exist for facial recognition. It also exists in other AI technologies. I will give you a personal story. How many use Siri before? I'm a loyal customer user for Apple. I never use Siri. As a matter of fact, I don't even know why every time I call Siri, the machine doesn't understand me. I tried before this lecture. Apple said, sorry, I don't understand. Then, I'm sorry, are you looking for Sherry? This is a true story. This happened yesterday. This is a true story. So what do you see? You see bias. Because I don't speak perfect English. My English has accent. That's why Apple cannot or not willing to recognize my voice. That's a problem here, right? That's a clear problem. So you see lack of accuracy, you see bias, you see safety concerns in the AI technology. So, okay, we talked about ChatGPT. We talked a lot about ChatGPT. So, now people start to ban ChatGPT, AI chatbots. I'm not a fan of ban ChatGPT. I do agree there's some problem with ChatGPT, but we should not ban it. One thing I want to mention, there's also some bias lack of accuracy in ChatGPT. So basically, we see privacy concerns, we see bias, we see safety concerns in almost all AI products. I guess many of you see this trolley problem before. So this is basically a common problem in AV autonomous driving world. My primary research is transportation, so I do a lot of research on AV, EV research. One important topic is when you get in the car, when you use autonomous driving function, should the car protect you first, or the car should protect the passenger, the other people first? So that is a fundamental AI question. So that's something for you to think about. Should the AV just drive across the 5 people, or should the AV just diverge and kill 1 people, or should the AV just diverge and kill the driver itself? That's a problem for you. Okay, now we see AI, we see the different form of AI, and we talk about the problem of AI, and we see the threats, the bias in AI. So to summarize what we learned so far, we see the threat to safety, we see the threat to privacy, facial recognition, we see the threat to inclusion, the Siri problem, we see the threat to fairness. We clearly see many potential ethical problems. So this is my hope. This is also my hope for you. We want ethical AI in the future. We want you design, develop, and deploy ethical AI, not just AI. Not AI for certain population, not AI for certain color group, not AI for certain part of the zip code. We want AI be used, developed, deployed for all of us, all human beings. In order to achieve that goal, we have to develop ethical AI. So what is ethical AI? So the term here, ethical, refers to issue that artificial intelligence make decisions that impact user of AI positively, free of bias, fair, responsible, transparent, safe. This is basically how we define ethical AI. A machine, or app, a website, a robot should pass these 5 criteria to be called as ethical AI. Now looking back, thinking about how many the AI applications only meet 1 or 2 or 3 of these criteria, and we still use it. That's a problem. We want all the AI applications meet all 5 criteria here, so we can trust the AI. We can be treated fairly by AI. We want to ethical AI, and we want to involve integrity, honesty, and respect when we design AI applications. So why are we doing this? Because we are in danger if we don't do it. We will become a society where the gap between haves and have not are further enlarged and enhanced by AI development. If we don't develop ethical AI, we will run into these serious problems. I'm not kidding. Just think about how many of you have very good internet access at home. I bet some of you don't have high-speed internet at home. Or you know some friend don't have high-speed internet at home. So that's a problem. Just imagine this problem became 1,000 times larger. If you don't have access to the AI technology, your future will be jeopardized one way or another. Give you another example. Many companies will review your CVs. Now many companies use AI technology screening of CVs. If you don't have some certain keywords, or if you don't fit in certain criteria, if you not belong to certain ethnic group or has certain degrees, you won't even get interview chance. Is this a problem for you or the problem for the machine? Of course, it's a problem for the machine because that AI is biased, is not fair, not transparent. So that's why I'm saying we want to ensure the future AI application is fair, transparent, safe, and protect privacy. We want to steer the development of AI in a way that will make our society more just and equitable. So to achieve the latter vision require fundamental reshaping how we train our future AI scientists and developers. Luckily, some of these step up. Some universities step up. UT, University of Texas Austin, 5 years ago, started a program called Go System. That's before the boom of GPT. That's before the boom of large language model. That's even before the boom of ethical AI. A group of researchers get together, form a grand challenge called Go System. The sole goal of this grand challenge is to design, develop, and deploy ethical AI system for human beings. Now we have included over 200 different faculties doing different type of research to redefine ethical AI and Go System. So this is the leadership committee of a Go System Grand Challenge. As you can see, it's a very highly interdisciplinary team. I will encourage you to check out the website later. That's not the focus of this talk. So skip that. So again, the sole goal is to design ethical AI system, to develop ethical AI system, and to deploy ethical AI system for the society. Some major research projects within Go System includes video camera system, smart city system, disinformation, racial justice. I'll just talk about some simple projects carried out by Go System. So we have a smart transportation hub project, and we also have a robot delivery project. So again, if you're interested, go on to that website to explore. So one major project is the AI and the relationship of social justice. We heard so many problems with social justice system. So how do we design AI system and facilitate a future social justice? That's one project. Another project being watched. We have a camera everywhere. When we use the video detection and facial recognition technology, how can we ensure the privacy, the safety of the data? We also have the robotics replace our jobs, and people develop smarter tools to replace certain type of jobs. How we can ensure the fairness in this process. Many of you heard about disinformation and misinformation. How do we use AI to detect disinformation and misinformation? Of course, we have smart cities. How we can integrate AI in smart city research in urban development. I'm the leader of this group. And another major group is living and working with robots. We have a very large robotic footprint at UT Austin. We have many researchers doing robotic-related research. Just like AI, robot is coming to us whether we like it or not. So this project focuses on how to design, develop, and deploy robot in our living environment, in our working environment. Okay, that's a good system for smart cities. I will not go in detail about this. You can find a lot of information about the AI research in smart cities. Some specific project I want to talk about in my lab, in my institute, we have a Austin AI housing analysis. If you want to buy a house, you probably will check out this, or your parents want to buy a house, you probably encourage them to check out this report, maybe save some money for you. Another research is using AI to generate different architecture design and different buildings facades. One project I want to highlight is we built an AI system to generate real-time fire simulations to model air pollution near the fire sites. We're also involved with robotics research. We developed a first and last mile delivery method, a delivery platform to transport different package within UT campus. If you forgot all the projects I just mentioned, pay attention to this one. I'm very proud of this project. Okay, we have our own ChatGPT platform. We just finished the soft launch yesterday. So this is very similar to Microsoft's new Bing search. So luckily, we are outperforming it with our own data, with city-related data. For example, if you ask Bing, what is alcohol permit license number for this place in Austin, Texas? This is the answer you get from Bing. Sorry, I don't know, basically. But if you ask our Open City AI platform, you get exactly correct number of that license, alcohol license for that place. The alcohol permit number of La Faceta is 223316. So somehow we found we are on the frontier to compete with Microsoft. Maybe we are very tiny, but just want to share this most recent development on AI on UT campus with you. So homework number 4, check out our website, OpenCityAI, after today's class, today's lecture. But don't run it on one time. We're probably going to crash our machines. Anyway, to sum up ethical AI, we also have some training program. We're being funded by NSF to develop an ethical AI training program. It's available on UT campus. So if you're interested, you can basically check out this ethical AI training program. We'll skip this slide. It's about the previous research we done for the Smart Transportation Hub. This is basically a thank you note for all the supporters for the ethical AI research on UT campus. It includes the City of Austin, MITRE, Trustworthy AI Hub, Microsoft, Austin Smart City Alliance, Austin City Forum, World Economic Forum, Machine Learning Institute's Texas Robotics, Texas Library. So you can see many players are involved in ethical AI research. Again, to sum up, to get a better future, we have to develop AI, but more importantly, we have to develop ethical AIs. Good system and the ethical AI program at UT are very important in this development. I strongly encourage you to check them out. This is a website for the ethical AI portfolio program. Question number 5, check out this website after this lecture. Also, if you still have time, check out the system, another priority. All right, to end this lecture, we ask ChatGPT give me a joke about ethical AI. Sure, here's a joke about ethical AI. Why did the robot refuse to cross the road? Because it was programmed always follow ethical AI principles of not endanger its own or other safety. I hope that made you smile. Pretty good joke. Pretty awesome. Well, I have to say, the joking making ability of ChatGPT needs to improve. All right, that's for my lecture.